Cloud. There we go.
There you go.
Hey guys, welcome to this Zoom tonight. Yes, ma'am. My wife is texting me and stuff from the other room. It's crazy life over here. So guys, welcome to the Zoom tonight. We're going to be getting started right now. So, hey, Mike and Cassandra, not to throw you under the bus or anything, do you want to go over the product real quick?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right in the middle of your meal?
Okay, and it's okay.
We're eating great. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. We got salmon. We got some salad and asparagus. You know, we could be eating all that other carby stuff, but we just don't want it.
So why don't we have you guys share real quick, you know, what is this coffee stuff everybody's talking about? What is this? What's in it? And why are we experiencing the growth that we have based on what's in this stuff? So share a little bit about the coffee for us.
Okay, so real quick, we just showed you guys what we were eating, and most people don't know, so I'm going to give you a little bit of knowledge here on a couple of things. Most people don't know that the way that your brain chemicals work is actually very, very, very manipulated by what you eat. So 85% of chemicals called neurotransmitters are made in your gut. So what you eat actually depends on how you think. So most people don't realize this. Here's the cool thing. It's very hard to follow diets. I've been a strength coach for a long time, worked with professional athletes, and I've worked with the general public. Very hard to follow a diet, right? And there's so much information out there, which one's great, which one works, which one doesn't. Here's the cool thing. You're already drinking coffee. As soon as you drink this product, what it does is it actually balances your neurotransmitters. So without getting overly sciencey, guys, you have a thermostat on your house. When you walk in, you don't want it to be too cold. You don't want it to be too hot. You want it to be just right. But your house is different than my house. I like it a little cooler. Cassandra's from Florida. She wants me to turn the heat up. So here's the thing. Everybody's house is going to be regulated differently and should be regulated differently. That's what this coffee does. It is a smart, the coffee and the Xanthamax together are part A, part B. They work independently of each other, but they're designed to be together, okay? So with that being said, we all know that the dose is the dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins, and it's going to balance out your neurochemistry. Why is that important? Well, your mood, your motivation, your happiness,
Your cravings.
your cravings all depend on that. You guys don't have to go and find the motivation to go and do the things that you want to do, like going to the gym, yoga, all the things that we know that we should be doing. You drink a cup of coffee and you have it anyhow. That's as far as I'll go into that. I think that's pretty simple.
Oh,
you're
no,
muted.
wait, you're muted.
Sorry, what was that?
I said, so what does the Xanthamax do?
So basically, guys, like I said, they work independently of each other, but they're working best together. The Xanthamax is a super powerful antioxidant. So guys, think of your body, and each of the cells create rust. There's oxidants, things that basically make your cells die. So we need a lot of antioxidants to slow that down or prevent that from happening on, you know, a more regular basis. That's one of the things that this does. This xanthahumol is a product, and what it actually does is, guys, it eliminates estrogen. It controls and helps regulate hormones. It reduces inflammation, improves insulin sensitivity. It does so many health benefits. So without getting into all these details, it's a general, overall, amazing health supplement that comes in a part A and part B.
And to keep it really simple, it's the happy pill.
That's it. The happy pill and the happier smart coffee. That's it.
Awesome. Appreciate it so much.
Hey, thank
so
you.
guys, what is causing us to grow the way that we are is the fact that we can keep this so ridiculously simple. Because we are talking about coffee. We're talking about something that people are already doing. We're talking about something where we don't have to educate people on why they want to drink coffee because they're already doing it. And what we're showing them is a better way. We're showing them that by just replacing the coffee that they have with this, that they can get all these incredible benefits. For myself, what I actually do, because I do this big old cup of coffee, I put my normal coffee in there and I just put a scoop on top of my normal coffee. However you'd sweeten it, you do, you know, like I use the Natural Bliss French vanilla cream, and I just basically put that in there. I pour my coffee, I put my scoop, stir it up, and I'm done. So that's my ritual every single day. I absolutely love the way that I feel. Now, you know, Mike and Cassandra just went over like all the neuro, whatever they were talking about. I didn't know all that stuff. I don't try to know all that stuff. All I know is that it's happy coffee. So if somebody says, what are you doing? You know, what do you do for a living? I'm like, have you heard about the happy coffee everyone's talking about? So the conversation is extremely easy. How many of us can ask the question have you heard about the happy coffee everyone's talking about? Because if you can do that and say, if I sent you a 3-minute video, would you watch it? Send them a video, put them on the phone with someone else to answer any questions, you can win this company. So if you're in a position where you're looking to get in control of your freedom, your finances, then you're going to be excited about what we're about to show you. Because one, we have a lot of incredible products. This is just what we're leading with, but when people get into our back office, they see many other products that we have that are just phenomenal. And originally I was like, I didn't care about all the other products that we had. All I cared about was the coffee and the Xanthamax and just the way that dose made me feel. But what we're finding out is that a lot of people are loving many of the other products that we do. So we're basically using this to get people in the door. And then once they're into the store, people end up buying and ordering all kinds of other cool stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down exactly how that works. And now my buddy's asking me to send him a link for the Zoom, but I don't have time, and I'm not going to break up to do that right now. So, guys, can y'all see this? Let me try to make sure that it's – can y'all see my screen? Somebody say yes or – you can?
Yes.
Yeah, I can see it. All right, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down exactly how this works. So we have a couple different ways that we get paid. We have, let me mute the singing. So what we do, we have a couple different ways that we get paid. So we have retail sales, and that's where we get paid a differential. I'll explain how that works. We have fast starts, and then we have our monthly auto ship program. So these are the 3 ways that you're going to get paid. We have our weekly pay and we have our monthly pay. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the different ways that you can get started. First off, we have the first way, which is $249. And what does that get you? It's going to get you enough coffee to be on for yourself. It's going to also have some sampling. And then you're going to get some other products in there that we have, so where you'll know the other products and how they work. The other thing you're going to get is you're going to get our search engine, which is for our travel engine, where some companies charge you literally thousands of dollars, what you're going to get access to for free just because you came on board at $249. And that's a year's subscription to that, where you can book travel and flight, not flights, but you can book all of your hotel rooms and trips and excursions, cruises, you name it, and save anywhere from 30 to 50% on those trips, which is incredible. And that's included in the membership, or when you come in at the $249. The $499 comes with everything that the $249 comes with times 2. And it comes with more products. It's going to have all of the same things, but it's also going to have a ticket to our happiness convention, which is going to be the first weekend in March. So this is the toe in the water position, or if somebody's just financially not in the best position, but somebody who wants to really build, knows the importance of getting to the event, and they're going to save money right there, plus get double the product. Then we have the $999 kit. This is for the people that just say, you know what, I know the importance of sampling, and I know that I can build a lot faster if I have a whole lot more samples. So it's going to give you double the product that the $499 has. It's going to have 2 tickets to the happiness convention, and you're going to get the telemed card, which would cost you quite a bit per month, where you're going to get access to that, to where you can pick up the phone or do Skype or like a video conference call with a doctor for any kind of issue that you might have. So if you ever need to call the doctor, instead of actually going in and having to pay a copay, you're going to pick up the phone, and they assess you either via online or on your phone video, like if you had a rash or anything else, and then they can give you a prescription and all that and call it in to a pharmacy near you. So that's also included in the $999. So I just wanted to share what that is. So what I'm going to do is kind of draw out what this looks like as you start to build the business. So let's just say, for instance, this is you, right? So how do we get paid? We get paid 2 different ways. When we go sign up a retail customer, the company's going to pay you at least 20% on all of your customers. If someone signs up at retail, our coffee in the tub is $50 retail, and the Xantha Max is $65 retail, right? So if you did nothing but that, you're going to get paid the difference between that and $40. So if you're on dose, that's a total of 80 BV, and I'm going to use the sticks. So right here, I'm going to use the sticks. Sticks are 60, and the Xantha Max is 65. So what is that? That's 125. Well, the company gives you 80 BV on that. So you get 80 BV. That's going to be, normally you would get 20% of that, which is roughly on the, I'm going to use the $100 as the example, but just that's $16 at 20%, right? Well, if they come in as a retail customer, you're going to get paid the difference, which is the difference between 125 and 80 is $45. So you're going to get the difference every time you sign up a retail customer, right? So then what's going to happen is when they get on their monthly auto ship, you're getting paid that money every single month. So this is a circular income. In other words, you do something one time, you sign up a customer, and they're going to pay you over and over and over again. So I'm going to draw out this example. Say, for instance, you bring in Sue. And Sue goes out, and she signs up 50 customers at $100. She's making $1,000. So Sue's making $1,000. Do you think Sue's happy? Absolutely. But this is the really cool part, is you're going to be happy as well, because if Sue goes out and makes $1,000, if you only brought on Sue and you're drinking dose and taking your happy pill, you're getting paid 22% of that, which is $220. So you made $220 when Sue made $1,000. Well, guys, when you bring on person number 2, they're going to, let's just say, for instance, this is Doug. Doug goes out and he's making $1,000 because he has 50 customers on a $100 auto ship every single month. Well, he's making $1,000. Doug's happy. Well, you're also going to be happy because now you're getting $440 on Doug's $1,000 and also $440 on Sue, right? So guys, when you go bring on person number 3, let's say you bring on Mike, right? Mike goes out there. Well, they're going to up on now on your number 1 and your number 2. They're making $1,000. You're getting paid $660. $660. You see how it just adds up? It's crazy. So when you bring on person number 4, it's going to basically pay you now 88% on your number 1 and your number 2 team. When you bring in person number 5, we'll just go right here. Now you're getting paid 110%. So Sue's happy, she's making $1,000. Well, guess what? You're happy too because you're now making $1,100. You're making $1,100 right here. So it's $2,200 that you're making off of just basically sharing the product with a few people. They say, hey, they want to go promote it. They go out and get busy. They get 50 customers. They're making $1,000. Guys, we have people in the team that have done well over that 50 customer rank. So that is something that's doable. What if it took some time to do that? Does it really matter? Of course not. As long as, I mean, you're going to be check matching. So guys, let me share how the 3, 4, and 5 team works. I want you to forget about team 1 and 2. We're going to go into team 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. However many teams you build, this is how it's going to work outside your best 2 legs, okay? So the way that this works, on your number 1, your number 2, or your number 3, 4, and 5, you're going to get paid 20%. You're going to get 20% of whatever their customer volume is and whatever their fast start volume is. So on whatever people they have on map, on all the people that they have that they sign up for the business, you're going to get paid 20% on that. Well, now you're going to get paid 20% on their customers and their fast starts, but you're going to also get it on their first 2. So when their first 2 go out and do the same thing and they start to build out a business and they get customers, you're getting paid 20% on those customers as well. Well, guys, as they start to build a team and they get 3, 4, and 5, just like you did, it picks the best 2. So what it's going to do is it's going to pick the best 2 out of your 5 people. It's also going to pick the best 2 out of your 3s, 4s, and 5s, and you're going to get 20% of their best 2, and their best 2, and their best 2, and their best 2, all the way down to infinity. So you could literally, a year from now, have people that are coming in 1,000 levels deep, and you're going to get paid 20% of whatever their residual income is. whatever their fast starts are, you're going to get paid 20% of that, guys. This is absolutely amazing. So the way that this works is you're getting 20% of your 3s, your 4s, your 5s, personal volume, and their best 2 down to infinity, 6s, 7s, 8, 9, 10. There's no, you can build as wide as you want. You can build as deep as you want. And either way, you're going to get 20% on their best 2 and their best 2 all the way down to infinity. So guys, that's the way that the residual works. The residual works on your 3s, 4s, and 5s, best 2 down to infinity, and personal production. So what makes your number 1 and your number 2? Your number 1 and your number 2, they just have the biggest residual check. So their residual check is coming from their 3s, 4s, and 5s and their personal production. Well, that's how the computer decides who is your top 2. So guys, how many of us can get excited about more money? Because we have a whole lot more money on page 2 of the comp plan. Our duplication model is when we help our team go build out their teams, which means our people go get their 5, right? For every person in our group that we personally sponsor that goes out and gets their 5, it's going to build to where you get check matches on your 3, 4s, and 5s and your 1s and 2s, 3, 4, and 5s. For every person, say for instance, number 1 goes out and gets their 5. Well, guess what? On all of these people right here, on your second level, you're getting paid a check match. We're just going to call it $4 on a customer, right? Just call it $4, $4, $4, $4 on every single customer that your team has, right? On all your 3, 4s, and 5s, you're getting $4, $4, $4, $4, $4, $4. It breaks down to a 22% check match, but it's 22% of their 20%, which comes out to be $4, right? So it's roughly $4.40. So you're going to get, I just call it $4. You're going to get paid that on this person's 3, 4s, and 5s, this person's 3, 4, and 5s, this person's 3, 4, and 5s. So when you break down number 1, it goes down 1 level. When number 2 does it, it goes down to the 3rd level. When number 3 does it, boom. So you get paid 5 levels of that. Imagine if it went out 5, they got 5, they got 5, just 3 levels deep. Guys, that's $15,000 in volume. You're making a $2,000 a month residual income if you just had that kind of volume. If this just duplicated and just those had a customer, not including all the people that are going to go out and get more and more customers. So guys, it's really simple. This is our comp plan. That's the way that it works. And oh, the other way, check this out. If somebody comes in at $499 or $249 or $999, it really doesn't matter which way they come in. But the other way I was talking about was on the fast start. So if you want to make your investment back, all you have to do, if you came at $999, boom, go get 5 people to do $999. You made $200 a pop. $499, you're making $100, $100, $100, $100. You made your money back. $249, the exact same thing. $50, $50, $50, $50, $50. So guys, we have a way that we can show you how to turn your money around extremely quick. You can leverage it because leveraged income is better than wages, right? See, wealthy people don't work for money. Wealthy people work to create assets that throw off money. And in building a business like this, you can create an asset, which is your team. See, on the job, you are the asset. When you go to work, and you get paid, right? When you don't go to work, you don't get paid. So I say you're the asset to the company. Well, if your asset's not at work, you're not getting paid. That's all there is to it. So with that being said, guys, this is the simple way that you can go out there and leverage your income. And just at $2,000 a month, I want you to look at it like this. $2,000 a month to make that in the bank at 6% interest, you need literally $400,000 at 6% interest to make $2,000 a month. Well, guys, all you have to do is go out there and start to develop a team, and you can have the same kind of leverage that $400,000 in the bank at 6% would pay you, but you get that literally just by building out a team. We have people in the group that have already done well better than that, just getting started. We have people in the group that have already had 5-figure monthly results. Guys, if you've been looking for something, if you've been praying for something that you can go out there and get back in control of your freedom and your finances, well, welcome to the place. You're in the right place at the right time, and you're gonna want to go out there and take action fast. because this thing is growing like I've never seen. I am totally blown away by what we've experienced already and the growth that we have. I mean, we're talking about, we're going to be approaching $1 million in volume since we got started here very shortly. So it's unbelievable what's been happening as a team. And I know that Mark's team has probably already reached that through this whole process. So guys, that's it. That's how it all works. It's unbelievable. You go out there and you start to build a team. This is the bottom line. There's no such thing as get rich quick or anything like that. It's going to take some work. It's going to take you going out there and just sharing this with people. But I've never had so much fun going out there sharing something that I would share with people even if I wasn't getting paid. And that's when you know you have a home run, where if it's a product that you can get excited about and you would share it whether you were getting paid or not, you know that you have a home run. So with that being said, everybody have an awesome night. Appreciate y'all jumping on board. And we'll be having another one of these tomorrow night. You want to make sure you get all your people on tomorrow night, and get with the person that invited you onto this call tonight and let them know if you're a 1, 2, or 3. And I'll break down what that is. And number 1 is someone that just wants to get on the product. They just want to sign up as a customer. Awesome. You're a number 1. Congratulations. Get on the product. You're going to feel great. And number 2 is somebody that says, you know what? The product makes a lot of sense. I want to take it, but I wouldn't mind getting some free product. Get with us. You're number 2, and we'll share with you on how to do that. Let the person know that invited you on this call that you're a number 2. Number 3 is like, this is a no-brainer. You know, what do I need to do? How do I join? I'm ready to get rolling with this thing. I'm ready to make some money. I'm ready to take control of my life again. So let the person know that invite you on the Zoom that if you're a 1, a 2, or a 3, thank you and good night.
Thanks so much, Chris. That was awesome.
Awesome, guys. Everybody have an awesome night.
Thank you.
You too.